Well, we are still talking evergreens over at Springhouse Garden with Richard Weber, and it appears that evergreens come in all shapes, forms, sizes. These are much different than the white pines that we were talking about earlier.
They are, and these are really kind of interesting because there's an evergreen for almost every purpose. This is an unusual one called Cephalotaxis, and this one just kind of spreads around, forms this beautiful kind of almost a ground cover, although it gets 3 or 4 feet tall. There's another one over here.
I love this one because it's not the traditional green.
Yeah, that one's called Russian carpet, which is really kind of neat. Now it's green in the summer and kind of this plum color in the wintertime. So a lot of these dwarf evergreens will change colors. They have seasonal characteristics. The one behind us is a type of blue juniper, and that's just more of a shrub.
This one, because this one's got a lot of color.
That one is called a kuba. That one's called Japanese laurel is what a lot of people call that.
I still like kuba though.
Yeah, kuba is kind of cool.
I know.
But whereas these are low maintenance evergreens, they're not no maintenance. If you choose very slow growing dwarf conifers, you don't have to trim them, you don't have to do other things like that. But in the fall, if you've got trees around them, you get lots of leaves. And those do need to be raked off of these at some point before spring comes in, because you don't want to leave all these leaves on the surface. They'll look a whole lot better. Plus, this will hamper their growth if you leave all these leaves on top of them.
We don't want that.
You do want to kind of clean those up. You can prune these just to kind of keep them in size, but usually a lot of these dwarf conifers or low-growing conifers or evergreens don't take hardly any maintenance at all.
And how big was something like this when you first put it in the ground?
Well, this one was about 18 inches across. That was probably 10 or 12 years ago.
So it is a much slower growing evergreen than what we saw out of the white pine.
Oh gosh,
which just seems like it just shot up.
Right, those are full-size evergreens. These are the more compact versions.
Okay, well, we need to give people more information on how to get a hold of you, and definitely want to tell them how to get here, because it's different seeing it without all the color, and just being able to see the evergreens kind of
the evergreens stand out now. And the grounds and gardens are open. You need to call ahead though to just make sure, because we do have abbreviated hours during the winter. We're still here basically Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. But call ahead at 224-1417 or check our hours on our website at springhousegardens.com. We'd love to see you. We don't see as many people during the winter time.
It's a very different look out here. It's interesting to see how everything's been built up and everything.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so springhouseGardens.com.